want to show you how to take your sentence from slide 2 and put it on your image. First of all, if you have anything on your image already, we need to get rid of it. So just click on it and hit delete. If you need any help, ask the people around you, raise your hand and ask me, and I can pause the video. But it's very important that you start with a clean slide except for your image. Then I need you to go to slide 2. I need you to click on the box. Your cursor is probably just blinking somewhere inside the box. If it's blinking inside the box, great. Push Command A and the whole thing will light up just as mine did. You don't press them separately. You press Command, hold it down, press A, and then let go of both. That just selected all. Now we need to select to copy. You hit Command and C. Doesn't look like it's done anything, but it has. What we do is now we go back to the slide with the image. So we've copied, we haven't pasted yet, but we're back at the slide with the image, and we're going to learn about word art. So we're going to go to Insert, and then down to Word Art. We have to click on it. This little itty bitty box comes up. Doesn't look like it's done anything, but it has. What we do is we Command V, and that pastes. Again, you push down Command, hold it, push a V, then lift up both fingers. Now, we have all these things in there that we were talking about improving, and we don't need to put that on our actual slide. So probably what it did, if you had hit the return button and things, it probably makes it really easy for you. For me, mine, the slivers of sunlight at sunrise, I want to keep that, but I don't need where it says alliteration since sight sunrise. So I highlight that, and then I can push delete. And I'm going to get rid of all of the parts that are my explanation. So I am left with just my sentence. Please do that now. Give you a few more seconds for you to deal with that. I can pause the video if anybody is really, really confused. Then I don't know if you can see right here, it says use enter to save, which most of us are going to do in a second, but I want to show you this also. Let's say that you want to put this part right here, the reassuring us, on a separate line. If you just hit enter, it's going to save. So you've got to hit the shift button and enter at the same time. Shift, hold it down, push enter, and then it will do that. And then I want to get it back, so I'm just going to go delete, and it's going to put me back. I'm ready to save, so I'm going to push enter. Now this doesn't look like much, but there's so much we can do to it. First, let's make it bigger. So notice that if I'm not on that actual thing, it just is a plus sign. But if I am on the edge, I can now move this. And I can move this side. And I can make it taller. And I can make it longer. Okay, now we can mess with this, have great fun with this. I can make this bold. I can make this italic. I can make it bold and italic. I can also change my font. So let's say I want to try something different. And there's so many different ones that I could have. Now notice, when I did that one, it went off the screen, but it's easy to adjust that. So right now I'm just trying to find one that I like. You can look through any of them at all. Do not pick one that's all capital letters, because if you do, then I can't tell that you know what should be capitalized, and I will have to give you a low language score. So you don't want that. So I chose this one and I moved it back out so it fills my screen. I think it's a little thin, so I'm going to hit bold, and I like that even better. I'm going to have to move this since I bolded it a little bit. Now, there's some cool things that you can do. Right up here, we have border, and it's the color. And if I click on that, right now it tells me that mine is gray. But maybe I want to have a blue color. I can make that blue. I can even make it's only at 1 point. Look what happens when I make it to 2 points. And I can also change the color of my letter itself. Right now, it's on white, but let's say I wanted a hot pink. And I'm like, oh, that does not look good against my sun. So how about if I choose a red? And then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like the blue or not. I don't know if I like the blue or the red. I can still go in and change those as often as I want. So it's pretty fun. You can change it however you want. When you are finally done and you have it the way that you like it, that's when you're going to push the share button. I have to title mine. Sorry, you don't have to title yours. Yours is already done. And when you push the share button, it asks for names. You're going to put in DG. 2 names are going to come up. I'm not Darren. I'm Danette. And for the note, you're going to have to say finished. Once you do that, you push send. It's going to send me that email, and you are done with the assignment.